You got a donut and fruit. Donut, coffee.
What color? It's red.
Red. You skipped me again? Wow, that is awesome. Okay, we just left Booth's Off Hostel. It is probably about 2 o'clock. And right across the street from Booth's Off is this lake and this beach area. So that's fun. Some of the campsites close by are closed because of bear activity. So we are going to hit one that's about 7 miles from here. We'll see how that goes. So we're on the other side of the lake now. And at least this portion of the lake. That is the beach way out there that we started at, that the kids swam in. How fun is this? So we had a bit of a snack or lunch break. What'd we get?
We had cookies.
Okay, what'd you get first though?
We got apples. We got peanut butter and carrots. And some oranges.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got the cookie that Nora has, but I ate all of mine, and then I think she ate all of hers.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing good today. Woohoo! It's so hot, but we're doing great, aren't we?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can y'all tell how hot it is today? Oh, my hair. And why even shower? I mean, showers are good, but like really. All right, so we're on a road that just started out of nowhere, like right there at the trail. It started becoming paved. We're still walking around the lake. It looks like we're about to walk over the dam. So we'll show you what that looks like in a second. All right, here we are at the dam, and it's actually giving us some pretty amazing views. So enjoy them. It's always a little washed out. There we go. Oh my goodness. And there's the lake. Very cool. Pretty. Oh my. Wow. So today was brutal. Today was something. It's hot, but we're doing all right. We got out really late. We got out of the hostel at like 2. We just hung out, had a grand time. You can hear a road down there in the valley. Yeah, so we went about 4.6. The people. We went about 4.6 miles today, and are finally getting our tent set up. We found a stealth site that was outside of the camping ban. I am praying that it's far enough from these silly bears. Literally like right there, it said everything south of here, please get out of the area quickly. There are very active bears. I'll show you what the sign said. cool. All right. And so because of that, we kind of hiked fast. It's hot, we're tired. We could have stopped earlier, but not because of the camping ban. I'm so sick of these camping bans. These bears are wearing me out. But anyway, we found a spot that's sort of flat. So there's our sort of flat spot. It's flat enough. Kids are blowing up the sleeping pads. They're doing a great job. We have water. We had water at the trailhead down here at this road. Just jugs of water. That is such a blessing. It said AT on it. Somebody left some trail gifts. So I grabbed a whole gallon of unopened drinking water so that we will be able to cook food in the morning, and then have plenty of water to hike up this mountain. It's going to be a bit of a climb without water. So all that to say, we're doing good. Hoping for a very quiet night, no excitement. We are not going to do a fire. We are trying to be invisible. I'm not even cooking food here. We're just going to kind of eat what we have down there and then leave the bear vault down there. Just in case, because of the camping ban that we just hiked through, I just want us to be invisible here, and hopefully it's not an issue. So I'll let you know in the morning. So I thought that was going to be my last little clip for today. A hiker walked by and he said, "Hey, just want to let you know that there are 2 cubs and a mama bear about a mile from here, north of here." And he said she was real skittish and the cubs were little, but you know, she's having them follow and that kind of thing. So he said, make sure you are real picky with your food. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna be real picky with food. Not only that, but we are not gonna have anything in the tent. So in fact, I'm not even going to have the trekking poles by the tent because of like smelly hands and food things. I'm about to sleep with this, that's why I'm holding it. I'm not that worried right now. Yeah, and we have kitchen things, which is totally clean, but I just don't, even though they're completely clean, I just don't want kitchen anywhere. I know that's not a bear hang. It's not. That's not high enough. That's not correct. But I don't want it on the ground way out in the woods. If it rains, I don't want it all muddy. So I'm hanging it in a tree, okay, but not for the bear. Anyway, and then same with these. That is not a proper hang for food. There's no food in there. That is just a pack that's totally empty. But I don't want it near the tent and I don't want it on the ground. So that's why it's hanging in a tree like that. So we've got 2 packs hanging in a tree that there's nothing in them. There's the other one. And we're just gonna go to bed and yeah, we're gonna enjoy our sleep and we're going to hopefully have a very uneventful night. Say good night.
Good night. Good night.
I'll let you know in the morning how it goes. So no, Mama Bear, don't come here. So it's about 5:30 in the morning. I've been awake for 2 hours. I did sleep light before that, but I woke up when I started hearing the classic, twigs breaking, kind of off in the distance sounding, and then like down that way where our food is, I was just hearing some rustling sounds. So I listened for a long time and was trying to really pinpoint what I was hearing and that kind of thing. And then at about 5, maybe about 4:45, there were some louder sounds, and I almost thought there could have been 2 different directions, like of where the sounds were coming from. It was never near the tent because I was awake and ready to hopefully deter any sort of creature action near the tent. But then it really got my attention when I heard the sounds coming a little bit closer, not too close, right? I mean, I could tell it was still a ways off. But heard that snapping twig sound. And we know what that sound is. That's not a like deer. Like, we've had deer right at our tent before. They've woken me up. That's like a hoof sound, you know, like little pounding. Sometimes you'll hear the snorts. You'll hear them breathing sometimes. That was fun. I remember having the deer at our campsite on this trip. That was a fun sound. The chipmunks can be really loud in the leaves. The squirrels can be really loud in the leaves. But the twigs and sticks and then like logs breaking, those sounds that kind of echo through the woods, right? So I heard a few of those louder sounds. So I shot up real quick. You know, I kind of just sat here since 3:30. I do have my bear spray in here. I have my good knife, and I have a headlamp and the kids. And remember, everything else is totally away from the tent. Everything else is away from the tent, knowing that this is a heightened bear area. Okay, I thought we could pull through, get out of the camping van, deal with Mama Bear tomorrow. She's skittish, you know, she's acting right for you know, a bear just getting her little babies away from danger. So we were gonna be loud all day tomorrow on trail, okay? Plans changed for me just now this morning when I heard what sounded like, and I've already talked to someone and I described it this way. It sounded like 5 elephants just pulling trees down, like, you know, running away in the woods. The most giant loud sound, like a avalanche or you know, just trees falling down. That's what it sounded like. And I know what I was hearing was at least one very large bear. When I sat up and made a sound, you know, I did make some real loud sounds every now and then, partly to announce our presence over here. I wanted to stay as quiet as possible for as long as possible. But then when I realized, like, you know, the bear was kind of checking things out here, I wanted to be kind of to do what was known to be helpful for black bears, which is be very loud and assertive and that kind of thing. So I did some of that. The kids slept right through all of it. They're still asleep now. So when I sat up and I made some sound, I think it scared the bear, and it took off, headed away from the tent. But my gosh, it was so loud. I mean, that's a sound like I won't forget. And it went on for a while, kind of like the running type of sound. So I did feel better after that. Well, I felt worse after that, but I felt better knowing, like, okay, the bear took off that way. That's pretty normal behavior. I did hear more sounds after that weren't quite as loud and stuff. Yeah. So all that to say, I'm kind of just gonna feel it out today and see how I feel. I am definitely exhausted. I've been awake for quite a while already, and I'm not sure if it's smart for us to try to, like, nap while we're hiking in this area in the heat. It was 95 yesterday. And this is kind of a bummer because I was planning on getting up early, like now, like 5:30, 5:45, getting up early and starting our hike. It's nice and cool and, you know, doing our thing. We were going to go, it's going to be relatively flat. Once we climb up this mountain, we're going to be on the ridges again. And so I was really looking forward to that. Kind of being up there where it's cooler and getting to kind of do the roller coaster of the trail up on the ridge. I love that part. That part's my favorite part. It's so fun. Oh, and we're getting so close to Damascus, and so I definitely don't want to stop. I definitely don't want to stop. I need to figure out how I feel about these bears. I don't want to make the news. I don't want the bear to like do something. You know, I don't want to risk my safety, the safety of my kiddos, and the joy of our trip. I don't want to just be concerned about that the whole time. So I've got a lot to think about. I've got a lot to kind of plan out. You know, if I were a thru hiker by myself, it'd be fine. I'd be fine because you pair up with others and you go 20 miles and you can escape an area really fast. 20 miles every day. It's different when you are planning a lash hike with kids and knowing that, like I went into this knowing that I had to be so flexible, that I couldn't control any of it, really, any aspect of it. But I wanted to come out here and see what there was for us. And so we're not done. What is this, Laurel Wilderness? Big Laurel Wilderness? Something like that. Someone told me that often if there is a naughty bear in a state park, they will tranquilize the bear and release the bear in areas like this. I heard that yesterday. So that's a little concerning. It makes me think of Cosby and Cosby's friends who act like Cosby. I don't know about that. So we're going to reevaluate again. This is the real world. And I will keep you updated. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes since my last video. I feel like I'm brave enough to come outside now instead of just poke my head out of the tent. I do have my bear spray, but that's where the tent is. And I mean, all the sounds were like right down there. You know, we've got the stuff in the trees, we have trekking poles, and that's just a jug of water, which was trail magic in my other video. Yeah, and my bear vault's way down there. Can you see it? Like way down there. It's still there. You know, our electrolyte water is down there too. Crazy. Just crazy. It was so loud. I'm just like, how could one animal make so much sound, right? I'm trying to see if there's any like proof of what I heard. I mean, I know there is. I'm sure there is. I'm gonna find more bear scat, which we did see yesterday on trail. So, seems to be pretty quiet right now. I'm not gonna go far, but just want to make sure like it's good for us to wake up and start taking our tent down and the whole thing. I think we're gonna take a day off. And you know, I don't even feel guilty about it because when you're out here, you need to be of sound mind. You need to be well rested. You need to take care of your body and your brain. So I think we're gonna make a plan. I'm gonna take the day off. And I'm gonna really take the day off this time. No night hikes. And yeah, it'll be good. It'll be really good. Today's video is gonna be pretty short because it's just basically me dealing with these thoughts. There's really no point in me rambling on about it. But I'm gonna take down the tent we're going to go find a spot to rest. Maybe we'll go to the lake. We are gonna get picked up, and we're just gonna take a mental health day. That's important even in the woods. Did you know that? Gotta take a mental health day. So as of now, I'm going to play some worship music as loud as it'll go on my phone, and take down our tent and get everything put away, help these little babies wake up, and pack our bags and head down the trail and get ready for a little bit of a break.